Hello friends, welcome to channel 686. News. TV. If you haven't subscribed yet, press the subscribe button right now. The information is taken from open media sources. Today, I will share first news that I found on the internet. Take a comfortable seat, let's begin.
Government Chief, Kathy Churl, said to businesses here in the Empire State, after courts ruled, of course, after former President Trump's civil fraud cases. Kelly Grady live at Trump Tower with latest news. Kelly, it's great to see you. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Though, that verdict was pretty damning. I'll highlight that he avoided what is called the corporate death penalty. Saying, in a previous rule, he would need to dissolve all of his New York-based businesses, but he doesn't need to. He still has a number of challenges ahead. The first of these is that he can't be an executive officer of the state or his sons for 2 years. A court-appointed monitor will supervise all of these things while he's on the term. This doesn't stop him from hiring trustees or even family members to run things when he's absent. The financial penalties are huge, and the judge ordered him to pay $355 million, closely approximating $100 million in interest. To pay that fine, he could have to sell some of his New York real estate holdings, more likely as close as possible to the cash on hand now. The biggest challenges could be related to financing needs. The judge ruled that he couldn't get a loan from institutions. Big banks have their headquarters here in New York City. Instead, smaller institutions and friends can offer personal and business loans. Also, a world where the former President Trump does not remain in New York is a sentiment shared by other New York business leaders, such as Governor Kathy Churl, who is trying to calm fears. Greater than a law-abiding and rule-following New York businessman has nothing to worry about, because they are very different from Donald Trump and his behavior. Now, according to the New York Business Standard, many industry insiders are worried about their future. Charles Penn, the financial expert, has been scheduled to join your show at 8:40 p.m. He has a lot to cover, so please let me know when you're ready for me to return to you. There's no doubt about it, Kelly. Thank you very much. She is discussing a significant amount of money. This week may witness further developments in the ongoing legal dispute. The Supreme Court will issue a ruling on the Colorado ballot access case as soon as this Wednesday. To analyze and evaluate the potential outcomes, we have the Fox News legal analyst, Greg Jarrett. Okay, Greg, we had a weekend to digest what happened on Friday. When you kick off your Monday morning, what do you make of the $350 million and the possible appeals process ahead? Given that many people are expecting a long procedure, I doubt if it will happen, even though the whole court consists of 7 justices appointed by Democratic governors. Nevertheless, they will probably still find it unreasonable, according to the law. Damages must always be proportional to measurable harm. In this instance, none occurred. Not a single individual suffered financial losses. No one claimed to be injured. On the contrary, financial institutions gained significant profits. Therefore, it is perplexing how a consumer protection law could be enforced when no harm was caused to the consumer. The bank executives said they never committed fraud or deception. This was an unfair judge who unthinkingly accepted the complex arguments of the Democratic Attorney General, who promised to oppose Trump. Guy. That's debatable. She did it on camera, and by using laws to do just that, there were no victims. That's where people got stuck. Look, if someone has been harmed, okay. As the trial unfolded, that was not the case. I was impressed by the AP article. They went back and examined this law and its application over 70 years. They never found any other examples of it being used in that way. I think that says a lot. Yeah, I think so. And, it was a lawyer who, as I said, campaigned on the promise of targeting a specific individual and then spent a couple of years searching for a crime to pin on them. When you campaign on such promises, prejudging a case without even having access to evidence, and predetermining an outcome, it is an egregious breach of the ethics codes governing prosecutors. Look, Donald Trump didn't prepare his financial statements. He hired professional lawyers, accountants, and real estate experts. These are the people who made the valuations, and then the banks did their own independent assessment and said, you know what? He had more than enough money to secure the loans, and, in the end, the banks called him their whale, because they wanted to do more business with him. So, again, none of these people had anything to gain. No one was harmed. The guy is named Greg. We will also keep an eye out for Supreme Court decisions. An opinion could be issued as early as next week.
If you found it interesting, like, subscribe to the channel. and share your thoughts in the comments section. Goodbye until we meet again.